So I'm going to implement some basic methods in order to show the database connectivity. So we can just add the button. I'll name it, I'll add two buttons to show the select, and one is to trigger the insert. I'll just add a grid view to show the output we are selecting from our database student. Okay, this is our student database, and we have a table called student. We have included some example values in our table. These are the values we have in our table. So I'm going to implement a method to show how to get data from our table in the database using Microsoft application blocks. I'll name that method as select student. Since I'm going to bind our output to a grid view, we have to get the data into a data set. And there's a class called db command. Actually, it's equal to the command object in classic ADO.NET database connection technology. We have object from db command, and we initialize it. In this db object, there's a method called get SQL string command. We are using this because we just declare our SQL statement in our programming code. If you want, you can also use stored procedures to get data, so you can select this, you can use this method for that purpose, get stored procedure command. Since we are using SQL text, we have to get that method, get SQL string command. I'll type a very simple query, select all from student, and in our DB instance, database instance, there's a method called execute non-query, and also there are method execute reader. You can load the output or get the output to a reader, and some similar methods, execute scalar and executes dataset. They are very much similar to the methods used in ADO.NET. So we have to use execute dataset because we are getting our output into a dataset. So in here we have to provide the command object. We have to return the dataset. Right, perfect. Just go to our main page. Now we have to create an instance from DB Connect class. DB Connect class we have implemented, and we have to call the select student method, and dataset ds we get the output value from of this select student method into ds dataset, and we are going to bind that to our grid view. Right. Oops. Okay. Just save the project. Okay, now shall we try out this? I'm going to select. Okay, perfect. We are getting the output. Right, you can see how simple it is. How simple is the code. Later I'll compare this code with the classic ADO.NET method, classic ADO.NET methods. You can feel the difference. Right. I'll also implement a method to demonstrate the insertion. We name it as insert student. Create object from db command. Actually it's the command object, and use the get SQL string command method in db command class.